Welcome back. India's national capital region reeled under a thick smog cover for over a week. The pollution level was so severe that it led all schools to shut down. Initially, stubble burning was said to be the main reason behind the Delhi smog, but now a report from India's Ministry of Earth Sciences has found that a dust storm in the Gulf played the biggest role in this crisis. What's worrying now is a warning from a top weather agency that Delhi's smog respite may be temporary.
For more than a week, India's capital struggled to breathe. As thick smog covered Delhi, the air quality index indicated a severe level of pollution. Delhi and its neighbouring states sparred over farmers burning leftover stubble, the fumes from which were said to be the lead cause of the smog. But now a government-run monitoring agency has identified a West Asian dust storm as the chief trigger behind the recent smog episode. It says the dust storm in Iraq, Kuwait and Saudi Arabia was the main cause of the Delhi smog between the 8th and the 16th of November, and that the Gulf dust storm contributed 40% to Delhi smog on the 8th of November itself. The same day, stubble burning was responsible for 25% of the pollution. The agency says local sources also played a role in Delhi smog. Though the smog cover has lifted for now, there's a warning from another top global weather agency. The US Atmospheric Organization has issued a warning for North Indian and Pakistani cities. It says cities could turn into unhealthy snow globes. The agency foresees opportunities for cold, stagnant air to fill with pollution. The challenge, therefore, is huge because it's not just factors like combustion of fuels and burning crops and garbage that lead to smog, and that can be addressed to some extent. The warning is about specific atmospheric conditions that allow the air to remain still enough for pollution to accumulate. Bureau Report, WION.
Well, the smog isn't just choking lungs. It seems to have blurred the vision of many. Let's bring you some numbers. We're talking about crime against women, and we'll tell you shortly why we're talking about it today. 5 years after the shocking rape of a 23-year-old in the national capital shook the entire nation, little has changed. In these 5 years, there's been a 277% rise in the cases of rape reported each year in Delhi alone. In the first half of this year, that's 2017, more than 800 cases of rape were reported in the national capital. Around the country, only 19% of the crimes reported against women end in convictions. In 95% of the cases reported around the world, the offender is known to the victim. According to numbers released in 2015, crimes against women have more than doubled in the past 10 years. More than 2 million crimes against women were reported in the past decade. In India, at least one complaint is registered every 2 minutes.